No one knows the true extent of the minerals that lie along our rivers and streams or are locked within these hills. Besides coal, we do know that there is gold, silver, copper, lead, and perhaps a dozen other minerals, all awaiting the prospector's pick and the geologist's hammer. And here in the magnificent canyon of our own Peace River is the hydroelectric energy to turn the wheels of our future industries. At this point, the churning waters of the Peace are capable of producing 152,000 horsepower the year round, enough electrical energy to light, heat, and power a city of 1 million people. Now for the motoring thrill of your lifetime. A trip over the most famous road in the world, the Alaska Highway. The highway starts at Dawson Creek, our neighboring town to the south, and crosses the Peace River on this beautiful suspension bridge. This famous bridge, a vital link in a military highway, was built in the remarkably short space of 9 months. It has now become a gateway, the threshold of a new land. The 1,600-mile Alaska Highway runs from Dawson Creek through Fort St. John, Fort Nelson, Watson Lake, west and north to Whitehorse, and northwest 600 miles to Fairbanks, Alaska. The Alaska Highway is unique among highways of the world. At a time when the security of the entire continent was threatened, Canadians joined hands with engineers of the U.S. Army to push this 1,600-mile lifeline through the wilderness of the Northwest in record time. Once locked in primeval silence, seen only by the occasional Indian or trapper, the beauty of this virgin wilderness may now be seen from your own automobile. All very well, you say, but where do we get gas for our cars? And more important, where and when do we eat? Gasoline stations and restaurants operate on the Alaska Highway at convenient distances, and their facilities are available the year round. So in planning your trip, don't let this problem worry you. Maintenance crews and machinery are constantly on the alert to keep the highway in good condition in all seasons. For those of you who are prepared for something new and exciting, we heartily endorse a trip over the Alaska Highway in wintertime. For winter adds enchantment to scenery that is beautiful at all times. In winter, as in summer, gas stations and restaurants are open to serve you. If you don't care to drive your own car, you may travel the entire length of the highway in a streamlined bus like this. These large commercial vehicles, as well as private cars, travel the highway through all the seasons. When the rivers and streams and forests of our land lie silently blanketed with snow, another great industry comes into its own, the fur trade. All through the winter months, the trapper and his faithful dogs are on the move, gathering the rich pelts whose quality and abundance are world famous. This gray fur is a wolf. Just a little fellow, the trapper told us. When Madame, in some far-off city, proudly displays these superb marten furs, she can thank our trappers for having supplied them. To the trapper, we in this land owe much. It was this intrepid and adventurous man who blazed the trails which we now travel with our automobiles and trucks. It was he who told us of the fertile soil and the wealth of minerals and the excellent climate. He was the real pioneer. He was here first. If ever there was a country attractive to sportsmen, it is here beyond the Peace. The fishing is fabulous, and the big game second to none on the continent. The hunter is sure of a full bag, be it grizzly bear, mountain sheep, or moose. Of course, they're not all as tame as this moose calf, which was adopted by the citizens of Hudson Hope. Now let's look at Fort St. John, the busy center of this northern land. A little rough, perhaps, like all frontier towns, but lacking few of the facilities of larger cities. Our stores are large and modern. Their shelves well stocked with just about everything you could buy elsewhere in Canada. They're a far cry from the log trading post of bygone years. We have 4 hotels in Fort St. John, all of them clean and comfortable. This is the press room of our widely read Alaska Highway News. We have churches of all leading denominations and ample school facilities. 26 country schools such as this operate in the Fort St. John area alone. Our several well-equipped garages offer service on a par with that obtainable in most cities. Very important in the life of any community is a good hospital. This 35-bed hospital in Fort St. John provides the very best in medical care. In addition to being on the Alaska Highway, Fort St. John is the center of a network of airlines.